And as Chuck said, the temperatures right now are pretty nice.
Yeah, it's wonderful. In fact, you know, the average low this time of year, Carlos, is 21.
Okay.
So we're 11 degrees warmer than that. So we got no worries, right?
Yeah, exactly.
We got no storm coming. Actually, this is really going to be the calm before the storm in about 100 ways. But I wanted to talk about the storm in particular because I know that's at the top of mind of everybody. These are my main concerns. As we go into tomorrow and then especially Wednesday night into Thursday, there will be continuous periods of heavy snow north of Indianapolis. There will also, here in the metro area, be long periods of sleet and freezing rain. So you can imagine that icy roads, power outages, school closings, all of those will be in play. I'm not really looking forward to this storm. I think it's going to be a bad one, and we'll explain in a moment. 34 Rockville, 34 Carmel, 34 Pendleton, and 30 in Rushville here in the state capital. We're at 32 degrees now, and we're going to hang right about where we are much of the morning. Very nice start to the day. I think if you've got to go out to the grocery store, not a bad idea today, or whatever you have to do before work, keep in mind that in the afternoon will be around 52, and we will have some rain in spots. Now, as we go into tomorrow, much of the morning in Indy will be wet with rain, but that's going to change, as you'll see in just a few moments. Here's the updated winter storm warning area. This is Lafayette to Kokomo on north and continues throughout Illinois. We're under winter storm watches Wednesday night through Thursday night. Could that change? Absolutely. But I don't think it would change for the better. It might change for the worse. But that's where we are right now with those winter storm watches. Here's what I'm specifically looking at. 5 to 10 inches of sleet and snow in the metro. We'll get this coating of ice, snow on top of it. That is not what we want. What we do want is a gap between the rain and the sleet so that the crews can lay down all of that anti-ice material. In the meantime, from Noblesville to Kokomo, 10 inches of snow to 12, and in the Peru area over towards Monticello, a foot to 15 inches of snow possible. You folks in Bloomington, Columbus, and Greensburg, unfortunately, could see more ice than snow. So let me walk you through what's going to happen. This is today at noon. We're still dry, a really nice day. Rain starts to come in this afternoon. It'll dot through the area. As we move into tomorrow morning at about 2 o'clock in the morning, rain still in Indy, freezing rain, Crawfordsville to Kokomo, heavy snow, Crawfordsville, Noblesville, Marion, Kokomo at 8 o'clock with a wintry mix here in Indy and rain south of Indianapolis. And look where this line is, right along I-70 with ice and sleet, but just north of it, the heavy snow that will fall through Wednesday afternoon. Now let's go into Wednesday night, a full-fledged ice storm, Martinsville, Shelbyville, Bloomington, Greensburg. Are these specific completely accurate areas? Maybe not, but this does give you a good idea of what's going to happen. Right north of that line is heavy snow, Indy up to Marion and Peru. And look what happens during the day Thursday. Heavy snow, Indy, Shelbyville, Kokomo, and heavy ice from Bloomington to Columbus to Greensburg. You can see why we've got a real mess here. By 4 o'clock on Thursday, this starts to wind down, but could stick around till maybe 7 or 8 Thursday night. So it's really going to be a real winter storm that creates a lot of turmoil, I'm afraid. 52 today, 40, but falling temperatures Wednesday. Then on Thursday, heavy snow, sleet, and freezing rain during the day, and icy roads Friday. And those could stick around, I'm sure, over the weekend, Carlos, as well. Much more on this coming up in a few minutes.